Welcome to the How to Succeed in Business and Health channel. BaldwinBitcoin here. Great vacation. Glad to be back in the States and have some updates I want to share with you regarding 5 billion sales, guaranteed sales advert. Let's go to the inboxes that I've received. First one, I just want to let you know that I have had my KYC approved. That was on September 5th. And then there's a message here, the 72 hours for the contract plan to be loaded. And they said that would happen within 72 hours. This email was from the 4th. And granted, 72 hours later, I received instructions that the contract plan for my Advert queue is loaded. It says contract plan for GTS service queue has been uploaded. It can be found by visiting your guaranteed sales page under my adverts link at the top of your Advert back office. This contract plan only applies to my Advert beginning in queue. There are 2 steps to a contract plan. This is a step 1. Set up contract plan. Step 2 is when I agree to the contract based on the contract plan. So let's get to it. This was good. This came earlier today. And with going to the site, you can see that the contract plan has been loaded as they said. I'm going to pause this here to make sure some important information isn't displayed, but let's walk through what this contract plan actually is. Okay, so the contract plan for my guaranteed sales advert is displayed, and then we have the option to set up the contract plan, and we'll do that. Okay, so all that came up was pretty much a replica of what is on your profile. It asks you for your government name, address, phone number, birth country, and you have to confirm your email. So that was done. So my details are confirmed. Now, this is the best part about the the contract. Now we're able to customize it. And by the customization, meaning that we can now choose if we want between 10 days and 30. The max was 10. I think that's been exceeded to 30 days as far as receiving the delivery. So you can keep up with your resources on your end, your products, your service, and if you're an affiliate, to make sure that you can receive in due time your commissions so that you can then forward your 34% of your received gross sales to 5 billion sales. So, delivery times. This is going to allow me to enter the date that me and my supplier can be ready for delivering, taking into account the number of sales I have set up in step 4. If my delivery finishes on the 1st of August. Now, August 1st has passed. That has been a month and a week ago. Exactly. So I want to just assume that this means as soon as possible, or maybe September 7th. I've already contacted my affiliate manager to see exactly what that date is. However, if you look at your updates for those who are expecting the contract plan, it's saying to let them know as soon as possible when you receive this, and then 7 days from then the contract can be honored, and then we'll receive what steps to do. So let's ignore that. So if the delivery is finished on the 1st of August, tell us the date that you would pay 5 billion sales, their 34% profit share. You enter the date then. How many days do you need to spread the delivery over? Again, you have 10 to 30, all right? Between 10 days to 30 days. And then how do you intend to pay 5 billion sales their 34% profit share? It gives you options to select if you want bank transfer, Bitcoin, or another crypto, USDT. Now, once I fill this information in, it's going to take me to guarantee service 2 and 3, which initially, you know that after the first delivery and then a 30-day window, your second delivery starts. All right, once the first one's completed. So now this is giving me details for that. It says set up and confirm the timing for number 2 and number 3. And these are the deliveries. This is mandatory to complete and should be coordinated with the delivery finish date of the first. The contractual completion date of delivery finish date and that date of 34% profit share payment. So are you repeating the same product or service for number 2 and 3? Yes or no? I'm going to choose no because I want to know exactly what options we have at our disposal. I'm going to fill this information out. I'm going to choose no, and I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay, upon trying to enter the start date, I noticed that the soonest option that I have is Sunday, September 25th. So I'm going with that. So again, leads me to believe that that can start pretty soon as the contract is actually stamped and approved. So if the delivery finished on the 1st of August, tell us what date you would be able to pay. All right, so let me enter that info. Okay, so if the delivery finished on the 1st of August, tell us the date you would be able to pay. Couldn't enter that in just yet because how many days do I need to spread the delivery over? Again, you have a minimum of 10, maximum of 30. I press 10. So that being the case, that will be my pay date. So now that would be October 5th, right? All right, that would be my 10 days. Okay, from the 25th of September, then it would be October, then 5 days after that. So I'm going for October 5th. You pay us 65 days after delivery. Is this correct? Okay. All right. See, this is why I'm here to walk you through this. Okay. You will pay us 65 days after the delivery. Is this correct? I'm going with yeah. I'm going with yeah. If it takes 10 days, let me be a little bit more studious and let's go ahead and make that the 10th. Okay. I'm going to do that because this didn't change. You will pay us. No, that can't be correct. And this is because it still is going by this August 1st. It's still going by this August 1st. I'm going to follow my gut and I'm going to leave everything the way that I had it. Which really is when you go to enter in the date, all right, this is the only options I'm given. As you see, all the options in September and October are there, but September isn't. So I can't say that I wanted to start the 14th. That was initially what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to start a week from now because it says it takes 7 business days for them to grant the contract. So I just wanted to see, okay, can I do that? I can only do the 25th. There's no reason for me to wait until October. So if it's finished then, if it takes 10 days, then I'm just going to leave it at that and let's see what they say. I have no idea how else to enter that. Do you intend to pay? How do I intend to pay? I'm doing Bitcoin because I want it instant. Due to restrictions, this option may not be available at the time of payment. Please ensure you can pay by bank as an alternative means of settlement. Okay. See, now it's going to take a little bit longer to do that, to pay them, because now I have to convert Bitcoin into, well, I have to transfer that somehow to my bank account. And what I'll end up doing most likely is just, I'll figure that out. See, my updates are wrong because my updates are live. I had no idea that it wouldn't take me more than 2 seconds to fill this contract out. So if they're not taking Bitcoin, then I will choose USDT. And of course, I can't do that either. So then we are back to the bank. And I'll figure that out when the time comes. With the Bitcoin, I'll obviously have to convert that into cash, um, load that to my account, and then ship them their 34%. Let's get to GTS service 2 and 3. Looks like this may be a lengthy update. So to set up and confirm the timing for 2 and 3, this is mandatory to complete and should be coordinated with the delivery finish date of delivery 1. The contractual completion date is the delivery finish date. Okay, the date of 34% profit share payment. Are you repeating the same product or service? Now, I'm going to say no just to see what it says. It says number 2 will require up to 90 days to build and deliver using a new contractual plan, TT to be assessed, please, okay, and TBC, all right, and you will be able to set 3 based on the schedule. No, not doing that. By changing the product service number two means this contract plan is only valid for one. You'll be issued with the new contract plan, not doing it. So I am going to yes. I'm repeating the same product and sale for number three. And I think that's the way I'm going to go just to test this so I can report to you. Okay, so just as a recap, I want the delivery to begin or the date and time that my supplier will be ready for delivery. Okay, so that is the 25th. If the delivery is finished, tell us the date you would pay back the profit share. I could pay them immediately, providing they make the delivery because my company pays in real time Bitcoin. It's one of the most it's one of a kind. Like there is no the most. It is the only company that pays real time in Bitcoin. Any commissions that I receive, I don't have to ask for it. It's right there in my account. That being stated, if they can deliver it within 10 days, then I am comfortable with the October 10th. Each time, October 5th, rather. And it says I can pay them. Yes, I can pay them right then and there. So when I went to change this, to alter this, it says, okay, now see this day goes up. I don't want to have to wait 72 days after the delivery to pay them. And again, they are going with this terminology and with these estimations because of this. They haven't changed this August 1st. And since they haven't changed the August 1st, it's really difficult to tally these numbers, but I'm going to leave it like that. How many days do I need to spread the delivery? We decided 10. Have no choice but to pay by bank transfer as of now. Am I repeating the same product or service for two and three? Yes, because I do not want to wait any longer. And I'll be making updates in the future, and then I can critique this a little bit more and edit this and go with no and choose different products. If you go back to one of my earlier recordings, I wanted to obviously keep the same product, but I'm paid in commissions by the service, obviously, and there's a package. It's the highest gross package. It's $100,000, and that being stated, I was going to change my initial service of two and three to the $100,000 package product. Not going to do that because you have to wait and then all different contracts coming back up. Didn't want to do this. I am the test run for 5 billion sales, guaranteed sales advert, and we're going to do it the way that I initially said. And this is one product, one service, and let's see how they deliver. Number two, or if the number two will start delivery 30 working days after the first delivery finish date using this contract plan and the same number of days to spread the delivery as number one. It will also use the same 34% profit share payment schedule as a repeat before moving to number three. The third Number three, the third delivery will repeat timing conditions of number two. URL price and commissions can be changed, but the product service must remain the same. Let's go to confirm. Delivery timing confirmed. It is mandatory to check and amend targeting before delivery slots are created. You will not deliver to your business if we find the targeting is incorrect. Incorrect targeting does not work. Up to 80% of sales delivered could be the wrong age, gender, and or location, making the sales we deliver unable to sign up or buy. You must check your business's target age and amend it now if existing targeting is off. Targeting is fine. United States of America, I don't want to amend that. Age group 18 to 65, I do not want to amend that. And the gender is both. Okay. So I confirm that all the targeting is correct. Let's go to confirm targeting. Oh, and for the record, my BBC Global is exactly in the title. It's global, but I did want to target those in the United States of America. So let's go to confirm targeting. It says it's mandatory to check. I think we've read that already. Um, and this looks like it's some. Let's just read it. It's mandatory to check, amend, and confirm your flow from click of advert to payment processor before delivery slots are created. Sales deliveries must have a clear line of sight from uninterrupted click through to product services page and then cleanly to pay processor via cart or similar app. Incorrect flows will affect delivery success and can erode performance by up to 100%. The date the Advert was created was March 5th, 2 days after 5 billion sales launched. Name of business being promoted. What is the homepage of the business you're promoting? Enter the homepage of the business. The URL in your advert, BaldwinBitcoin. Is the adverse URL a third party URL? The answer to that is no. Third party URLs will not show the same domain name as the page of the cart where the product service is paid for. Product service page URL. If the URL in your advert is a third party link or it does not connect directly to the product services we're selling for you, you must enter the full direct URL below. What are we selling for you? Is there a page or other obstacle that requires navigation before the visitor is linked to the product service to check out instantly? Okay, I'm going to pause this for a moment. I'm going to double check my links. I want to make sure that everything is up to par, and I will return in a moment. Okay, so my links are good. Just wanted to double check and make sure that nothing has changed for our website has changed. And at this point in time, dealing with 5 billion sales guarantee sales adverts, you definitely want to cross your I's, dot your I's and cross your T's. So what this is saying is that the product service page URL, okay? Now going to my BBC Global, once I log in, obviously it takes me here. Let's go to home. Okay. This is where you can make the purchase. All right. So you have your builders packages, purchase BBC or purchase ZTA. So if I were to, let's see, purchase some more BBC, I can't just give them that. This is too generic. This is entirely too generic for that. So once again, it's just a little difficult to just enter in the product page because if I give them this bo.mybbcglobal.io, like, let me see what happens. Okay, did a copy and paste, and this is the purchase page that pops up. Again, you have options to get the Matrix Builder package, purchase BBC, or purchase ZTA. So I think I'm just going to go with that. So let's go back here to the contract. Product service page URL. If the URL is in your advert is a third party link, it does not connect directly to the products we're selling. You must enter the full direct URL below. Tough one there. Describe the product or service. Simply selling discounted crypto. That's all it is. Yes, 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 yes. That is it. We sell discounted cryptocurrency. I'm spot typing because I'm recording. All right. Being so, okay. Okay. Is there a page or other obstacle that requires navigation before the visitor is linked to the product service or page to check out instantly? I want to say yeah, but no, it's just a lead capture page. It's a sign up. Other page that does not directly sell. No, none of that. But I mean, you have to sign in, right? I mean, you can't just go, you have to log in. So I'm going to leave it like this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it like that because I'm afraid that if I were to enter this, that's not directed to me. That's not directed to me. That's not directed to me. Let's see. Okay, so I grabbed one of my mini phones, one that I have never signed up to my BBC Global, one that is not connected to any other device. I put in bo dot my BBC Global account index, and it directs you to a back office login page. And you have to basically the website, and you have to enter in your username or email ID. So I think I'm going to put that there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Um, Once this is done, I don't think I can change it. But basically, it shows that you have to create an account before you can get to your account page. Common sense, correct? So I'm going to leave that just like that. Um, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments if that was wise or unwise to do such a thing. But this is really technical, and I want to get this done now. So I'm going to confirm that the flow is correct, and we're going to confirm flow. Flow confirmed. It is mandatory to check, amend, and confirm the numbers. If the transaction price is incorrect by more than 75 cents, it must be amended. If the commission price is incorrect, it must be amended. If the number of transaction is wrong, you have to amend the net profit commissions to recalculate it. So glad that this came up. It says my transaction price is $1,000. Incorrect. When I first set up the account, I told them that there were multiple packages that they could purchase. At the time, the minimum was $100, the max was 100,000. It's been revised since then. The minimum package is $25 and the matrix is only $15.95. The max still being 100,000. Now, I talked to my affiliate manager and told them, and they said the AI would take care of that. But as I see here, is giving me options to amend it. So I'm going to amend that now because the transaction price can be $1,000, but my commissions for that is only a certain percentage. So I would need more purchases to equal a $1,000 commission. I hope that makes sense to you. If I'm selling a $100 product and I'm only getting 10%, that's $10, right? Well, and the transaction price is saying that the transaction price is 1,000. So I don't know if I want to change that or not, because that means they would have to buy one of the biggest packages for that. Let's see, if I'm getting 10%, they would have to buy the $10,000 package, right? Okay, so let's go back to the contract. What is being, should I amend that? Huh. It can't be off more than 75 cents. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to amend that. I'm going to amend that now. And by doing so, by trying to change anything, it says changing any data on this page will restart guaranteed sales. So what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel that. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully I can bounce back to see. You know what? It's just it is what it is. I'll see if I can regain where I left off. Give me a moment. Okay, had to fill that information in again. Very, 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 very tedious when it comes to 5 billion sales contract. So I'm going to leave that there. What is being transacted? What does the buyer get? They are receiving discounted crypto, cryptocurrency, and receiving. Pardon me. Okay, they are purchasing discounted crypto and receiving up to and including 300% their initial purchase. That's how we're going to do that. And if you want to find out about 5 billion sales, the videos are on my channel. You can scroll down and find those at your leisure. The link will always be in the description to this video as well. Within now 48 hours or sooner, you can receive double of what you purchased. And then through the power line that My BBC Global has, you'll get an additional 100%, thus being 300% of their initial purchase. Your net profit commission. Oh, here we go again. I'm not amending anything. The number of transactions, not amending anything. And I say that because I just thought about it. If they were to purchase a higher package, like for instance, this goes all the way to $100,000. See, I can make $10,000 if they make the 7-star package. In fact, more than that, because the commission has actually gone up from. So I'm going to leave it as that because unless they are specifically directing them to the 4-star package, and let's say 10% of my commission is only 1,000, you mean to tell me that individuals that land on this page may not want to do more? They might want to come in for the 100,000. And this is what 5 billion sales is saying that the AI, the artificial intelligence, will do. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that just as it is and just say yes to that because by amending this, this is going to restart that. And I don't want to restart that because I have other guaranteed sales adverts. I have a guaranteed sales advert that has already reached its notice status. I've already received the GWG starter packs for that advert. And guess what? That advert is a direct sales page. It's a direct sales page. So that's why I said I want to see what this one is like. If you have to actually log in, go to the back office, scroll down, then select which package you want, or I have one that goes directly to the sales page as soon as you go to the URL and you go from there. So that is something I was going to wait to share with you until after the completion of this current advert beginning in Q. But at the same time, I have to give you reasoning as to why I'm not starting this one over, why I'm not about to give myself any more headache with doing so. Okay. All right. Because the second one that has already received a contract, I'll show you that in a second, then that will be super simple, no amendments, and should be up and running perhaps maybe even before this one. Do not know. And as far as the numbers with the second guarantee sales advert that I have, that I'm just now mentioning to you, I purchased them relatively around the same time, but I've been focusing on this one because one at a time, correct? At the same token, that one, when you add the number of transactions with the net profit, not the commission, but the net profit, then those numbers add up completely. So, anyway, that's just how I'm going to do it. If I offended anyone by not amending this advert to get the math correct, then I need to know exactly how the artificial intelligence is going to operate because, once again, if you go to the back office of my BBC Global and make a purchase, there are a litany of packages. And let's say you didn't want BBC, which is Bitcoin bet chips, you might want the Zenith coin, which is only pennies on the dollar right now, and you can buy the same 25 to $100,000 package. They may not want BBC. They may want ZTA. They may want the Matrix. Okay, so I mean, it's just one of those things where we don't know. And the longer that I wait for the answers, the longer that this is delayed. And I do believe I'm one of the only ones that are showing you their back office and how 5 billion sales contract is going. So before this kicks me out of it, let's go ahead and confirm. I confirmed the numbers and let's see what happens now. Okay, that's some personal information. I'll pause that and then get back. Okay, so I ended up scrolling down, and all that is covered up is email, address, phone number, and whatnot. But at the top, it said, "This is an overview of the details entered in your contract plan, step one, for the above GTS service beginning in Q. You must save it. On save, ad support will check the contract plan and prepare delivery slots. Ad support will then upload step two, the guaranteed sales service contract, approximately 7 working days after you save step one. If you see an error in the overview, please reset the contract plan and start again." So, with the overview, the delivery date that you and my supplier can be ready for delivery, It could be today, it could be yesterday, it could have been March 4th. Okay. But I've selected September 25th. It says you will pay 5 billion is 34% profit share 65 days after delivery. That's only because they're going by the August 1st. I could pay them for delivery after their 10 days delivery. So I hope they'll get back to me and just don't terminate the contract and make me start over, or they'll just have to update their systems and then they'll see that I can literally pay them within the 10 days of delivery. Days you need to spread delivery over the 10 days of delivery. How do I intend to pay? By bank. Am I repeating the same product or service? Yes, I am. Audience, United States. Age, 18 through 65. Gender, both. Flow, the date this advert was published, 5th of March. Name of the business, My BBC Global. Homepage of the business, right there. The URL on your advert, they're identical. Is the advert URL a third party? No. Direct URL, I don't know if this is a bad idea that I put that there, but who knows? What are we selling for you? Discounted cryptocurrency packages. None. Numbers, transaction price, what is being transacted. People are purchasing discounted crypto and receiving up to and including 300% of their initial purchase. Net profit, 1,000, meaning it takes 115 transactions to reach the $155,000 guaranteed sale promise. Save contract plan. And it just says that it is saved. Okay, 31 minutes into this video. If you have enjoyed what you've heard and are a subscriber, then you want to sit in just for a couple more minutes, because now that the cat's out the bag, if I go to all my ads, you'll see that I have two that are ready to go. Here's the queue. All right, this is the one that we've been chronologizing. It's too late in the afternoon for me. This is the one that we have been following ever since its creation. All right. And this is one I created, give or take, maybe a month and a couple weeks later. And that begins an N. I have two additional guarantee sales adverts that are paid for and have been paid for, but are uncreated. I didn't want to go through creating them until I saw how guaranteed sales advert, guaranteed sales went with Q, with my BBC Global. Then I wanted to see how it worked with a more generic link, just any link that I was affiliated with promoting, and see how that delivery went. I have already received the contract for this one as well. These two, I have other companies that I want to promote and may or may not. If my BBC Global is the best route, of course, I will just repeat that and have another three runs, being a total of 6 deliveries. May make it 9 deliveries. So I left these uncreated for a reason, to see how the first one did. The second one is a CPA offer that goes straight to the offer, and voila, should not be a problem in creation. Now, if I go to manage, I'm trying to see where I can find, I think it's in my, yeah, because I wanted to show you the contract for that. The second ad that I created in April, it also has a contract plan. So if I were to, yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's not ready yet, because the only one that was loaded rather, was the contract plan that we just saw was saved. And there it is for Q. Okay, long update, a lot of pauses. Left the Bahamas and now back in Ohio weather. Voice is gone, little bit of sniffling. Seems like I lost a little bit of bass in my voice. That being stated, I hope I feel better, and I want to say thank you for sticking with one of the longest updates I've made in a while, at least for 5 billion sales. So that is the contract plan. When you go through yours, provided that you're in the phase to receive that, follow your gut on that, or wait and get direct answers from your affiliate manager. I'm not doing that for this one. I'll do that for the next one. And I'll tell you why. when it comes to the August 1st preset date that they have that cannot be changed in the back office, it changes the timing of delivery off. It also changes when I can pay them. It throws all of that off. Okay. So I just want to see in 7 business days if perhaps they can go ahead and fix that. All right. So Baldwin Bitcoin here. It's been one heck of a day, one heck of an evening. Hopefully, we'll get some good results from guaranteed sales advert from 5 billion sales. And again, I just want to say hit the notifications, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. Um, Also, if your KYC is not approved as of yet, be patient. They said it could take 15 days. Mine took on almost 30 for them um, to approve, and you will not receive your contract plan until your KYC is approved. Why would they go through all of this laborious information that you have to type in and make sure that everything is ready to go if you're not even approved for KYC? So just be patient. My KYC came 2 days later. I received the contract plan for my first published guaranteed sales advert. Hit the notifications so you can see what's next. And I'll talk to you later.